Yo, we're gonna talk about Southern fucking Bastards, yo. It's my favorite comic book that I never fucking read in my life, son. The shit is hot. I was like, you know what? I don't even want to read this shit. Like these bunch of nerds. I just went to Wikipedia and just fucking wicked wild. Yo, I checked it out, read it. Shit, that page was lit, son. That book. No, actually, I read it.
What?
Yeah, I read it.
You got me.
Yeah.
You fooled me. You fooled me.
No, that Southern Bastards fucking... I started reading that shit this morning, and I was like, oh, it's about this, and nope, and it's something... It's about something else now, and it's like, oh, okay, it's about this, nope, and it just fucking switched, and it was fucking great.
It switches it on you.
It does.
That's Chad's entire input for Game of Thrones.
Yeah. It's a twist.
I think that's my favorite thing about the book is every time you think you know where it's going, it's just boom, you're wrong.
Yeah, actually, like, oh, this is the main character. This is his story. It's about, you know, him going back home, and no, it's not about that, dog. It's about this guy over here. It's about the South. It's about Southern Bastards.
Or is it? Yeah. It's like Game of Thrones now. You think
Red Bull's football?
You think Ned Stark is the lead character.
Yeah.
You really get into Ned's, you want him to be like kick ass.
Oh, yeah, Ned
and
Stark.
then he just and that's what happens. And I thought the book was over when that happens. Also, but it's not. It's just starting.
Also, Earl Tubb was the fucking man. Earl Tubb was the fucking hard-bodied dude. And when he had his thick rod, that stick like The Rock and Walking Tall, right? Yeah. And he went in there, dude, and to kick ass, I was like, holy fuck.
How did he get that stick though?
That entire scene where who did we say fuck to, Tony?
No, he basically standing over his father's grave. And
who used to be I guess chief police, right?
He was
sheriff, yeah.
He was the county sheriff, and he's basically, and everybody in the town hated his father and was scared of his father.
We don't know why.
And he's basically just like standing over his father's grave, and he's like, "Fuck this town. This town's turning into you. I hate you. I hate this town. I hate this fucking county. Fuck you and fuck your fucking football."
Yeah, he moved away.
So he goes and grabs like an axe, and he starts like wailing on this tree, and this tree is like rock strong. It's not going anywhere.
The tree
is
just
like
rock strong.
And he's just like, he's so mad that he
is...
just throws the axe down and he just starts walking away. And then fucking God just strikes the tree down. And
God or Thor or whatever.
Out from the tree is like his father's like beating stick, right?
Yeah.
And he's just like, he has this look of just like,
He's like, well, I got him now.
Yeah. Well, here comes
this shit happening.
Yeah,
He can't just be like,
he's walking away. He sees the lightning. He was like, "Oh, I don't care what sign you're trying to show me. I'm not going back." And then he looks like after the smoke clears, and he's like, "You gotta be kidding me! That's the fucking stick."
You're going back.
It's old justice, baby.
This is Jason Aaron's life. This is where he's from. Like the deep dark south.
The Jasons, Jason Aaron and Jason Latour, who do the book, they wrote a disclaimer in the back of the first issue saying that they're not pulling any punches. This is the South. There's going to be the dirty South. There's going to be hard R's. There's going to be
hard R's galore.
There's going to be a lot of just Southern craziness.
white people are light to white people.
Just crazy corruption and racism and everything you can find in the South. And he loves his homeland, but he knows that some of the people there, man, are just not right in the head. And he's weaving a really interesting story because you have these characters. You have a character like Earl, who's a good man. And he dies, but then we catch a glimpse of like his daughter, and we know that his daughter's mixed. Yeah. So he's a forward-thinking man, and he has so she's in the army. Yeah. She's gonna find out that her father leaves this voice message.
But with the voice message, didn't you think like it was like a strange like wife or a strange child who just wasn't talking?
I thought it was gonna be a twist.
And then it's like
he was messaging his
she's fighting people. She's at war.
Yeah, man.
And I was like, oh, that's even sadder.
It's so tragic. It's so freaking tragic.
And like the book.
Someone used the microphone
correctly. He was a better father than his father.
Yeah. The book. That book ends after he dies, and you're like, oh, his daughter's gonna come in, but he's like, no. We're gonna find out about Coach Boss, and
we're gonna tease him. And then we'll find out about Coach Boss's son. And we're still waiting.
And you find out about the blind black guy.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Jared.
You find out how he was a father to
the cop. I mean, to Boss.
To Boss.
Yeah, until he finds out what Boss did.
Yeah, until he finds out what Boss did. He can't, exactly.
I mean, he knew he was. I mean,
like after he became coach for the first time, he was like, "What have I done?"
He was okay with Euless killing his father because his father was a real piece of shit. But when like Earl dies, he's like, it's not worth this.
No, I think that's like the last straw. I think it's like building up with the guilt and everything.
This is not worth the blood.
Can't do it anymore.
What I love about this, to go back on what Cha brought up, was the fact that it's like, yes, this is about the South, and in a weird sort of way, at times it feels like a love letter to the South, and yet at other times it's like a double middle finger to the South. Yeah. And for me, the highlight of the whole series is still in the first trade, I think, where Earl basically walks back into town like fucking Sandman coming out to an ECW arena show and just opens up on everywhere.
Kendo stick.
Whoop ass everywhere.
Whoop ass everywhere.
What I think is really cool too that we didn't address is the fact that Coach Big. Coach Boss. I'm sorry. Coach Boss.
Big is the coach too.
Big is the coach too, motherfucker. Rest in peace. Boss is the freaking pretty much the kingpin of that town, and he's the fucking drug lord and the money runner. He's got everything, but that motherfucker gives more of a fuck about football and showing his dad that his dad can eat a bag of dick in hell. Then he cares about all the money, all the corruption, and everything.
And he's got tremendous fucking balls because he kills Earl in the middle of the street.
But he knows he got it like that.
Yeah, nobody's gonna say a word.
And then he takes the murder weapon and hangs it up in his fucking restaurant.
While he eats ribs.
Yeah.
Man, to get the job, to be the coach,
for these ribs.
he killed his own dad. And his dad was an asshole, but he went to the forest and he was like, "Yo, Dad, I need your help." His dad beat the shit out of him. He's like, "Oh, his dad, I need your help. I want to, be whatever. I want to be like a coach, and I need your help to get me there." And his dad's like, "Okay, I'll help you, son."
Shoots him in the back.
Boof! He was like, "No, nigga, I just need you dead so I can take you to the dudes that want you dead, and they gonna hook me up to be the coach." That shit was crazy.
When you talk about the series as a whole, like,
I love the whole.
I know you love every hole, especially every hole in this room.
If I could, man.
But mine is like the Snorlax pit.
But I started reading. I started reading after I'd heard all the hype, and I was like, all right, so I expect this to be a good book. But then you start reading it, and you're like surprised at the amount of detail and character development that happens in this book. Based on the premise and the top, what it's about. But then, I lost my train of thought. So I don't know what's going on.
What a twist!
It's like the character development thing. There's times where it's like it just takes one line to literally change to the direction of everything. So you go through the whole first trade and you're like, Earl's my guy. Earl's the best. Earl's like the epitome of like a good dude.
And you feel that heartbreak.
And then that fight happens and he goes, I do remember you to Boss. And he goes, they used to fuck with you when you were a freshman. Woo! I was captain of the team back then, and I could have stopped it, but nah, fuck you. And that's what causes Boss to like flip. And then when you read the Boss books, you're like, man, Earl must have been some asshole.
They treated him like shit, like garbage.
Well, it's like the way they're going is like like they started with Tub, and then you're like, oh, Tub's the dude, and he got killed, and then you like start reading about Boss, and it was like, oh,
now it's about that crazy fucking dude, man.
And they
this is after the
big fucking Daredevil.
They show you flashes of shit, like they showed you just like all these different gangs. Like there was one page that shows you these panels of all these different gangs, and then there was this one gang of like these black dudes with masks, and they had all these like fucking crazy weapons, and you're like, where is this book gonna go?
And Kevin in the
you
forest.
have no idea. Kevin in the forest. You have that guy. What the hell is gonna happen?
And
you don't even know.
That dude.
And I feel like everything that we are expecting is gonna be a 360. And there's gonna be
it's a romantic comedy.
That's what I was saying. Like we were like reading about Boss in the second trade, and now we're like learning more about the cop, and like the cop was there when Tubbs got killed.
Yeah.
So he's like a corrupt fuck, and then you find out like why.
I think you're really gonna start learning more about all these other secondary characters that we didn't really know about.
I think it's gonna be like a meet cute between Earl Tubbs' daughter and Boss, because they'll like meet and say, "I killed your dad," and it's oh ha ha ha, and then they're like,
Let's kiss.
Let's go eat some ribs.
Who's gonna bring it up? That's what I want to know. Who's actually going to say it's like this is because I think she because she's gotten messages from her dad talking about Boss, or at least implying him, and it's just gonna be like one of those. She's gonna come down and she's gonna dig up.
At
what's
the
the
end,
Black Cop's name?
I forgot his name.
We are ran out of time.
damn it.
Southern Bastards, baby.
It's so good.
10 for 10, baby.
Even if you're not a comic book fan, this book is perfect for you. Because Varsity Blues rocks. Jason Vanderbeek for life.
Latour and Aaron,
I'm gonna
baby.
put some whipped cream on you right now.
Oh please.
You like hard R's. Baby.
I don't want your
Cherry
laugh. I don't want your laugh. Southern Bastards.
Jason Vanderbeek.
Geekade.com, baby.
Geekade.com.